What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
What's up, y'all?
Now that I got this new setup, I can hear the music when it's playing.
And we can hear you, Kurt.
Oh, you
Can hear you better.
me. How do I sound?
Crisp.
Crisp.
Crispy, bro. My shit's crooked as fuck, though.
So, welcome back to HVAC Knights. We're on
Represent. Let's go.
episode 28.
Damn it. Oh, when did we
How do you like mine, Jake?
Hold on. I was about to say, when did we get the fucking Wolfpac shirt, bro?
I ordered it like forever ago and it finally came in.
Unbelievable. It's okay. I loved it.
Wolfpac. What are you talking about? Wolfpac.
Don't start. Okay. Too sweet. Come on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. You know what? I think
Am I just behind the times? What? Catch me up to date.
Kevin Nash,
Wrestling, Kurt, wrestling.
Oh,
Scott Hall,
He's like, oh, never mind.
the Wolfpac,
no,
the Outsiders, bro. Are you serious?
I haven't watched it since the times of
Big Sexy.
Stone Cold, Steve Austin,
Okay, this was
and
about
The Rock.
You're in the times, brother. Hollywood Hogan.
You're in the right time, but you're in a different company.
This was Monday Night Wars, bro. It was an incredible time to be a fucking 10-year-old.
Mike knows what we're talking about. Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon. Hey, Chico.
You know, it's funny. I keep seeing because I watch a lot of like clips of it. I like the older stuff.
Yeah.
Because I grew up on. I actually watched more of the WCW, right, which is the NWO, all that stuff.
Everybody. I mean, it was much better at our age, bro.
Yeah, and I keep seeing clips of Razor, right, when he was in WWE or WWF.
Yeah. WF.
And everybody's like, I barely realized that this motherfucker was not even Cuban or whatever he was pretending to be. Because he had that Scarface. He had that Scarface accent the whole time.
Yeah, and this motherfucker was not. That was damn Scott Hall the whole time.
Yeah, but he played it well.
He did. Hey yo. I loved it.
Yeah, NWO was before Rock. It's old school.
I want to say when did NWO start? Like 97 maybe, and then 2001, 2.
Y'all been watching that stuff all this time?
Nah, there was a big gap where we stopped. I mean, I stopped watching it after Stone Cold and The Rock were done. And Cena, I didn't watch none of the Cena, and then some Brock Lesnar and all that.
I said, I'll see clips, and then it gets recommended to me in my feed and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, when did this happen or when did that happen? Because I watched up until I don't know, I was in high school. Because my dad's real into wrestling. He watches it religiously, right? And he watches every promotion that's on TV. There was TNA, AEW, all this stuff. And we used to watch, and it's one of those things. Like I used to watch sports with him, and then I would watch wrestling with him. He was the one that would buy the pay-per-views, right? Remember when you had pay-per-views and you'd buy them on the weekend? Yeah. And it's like you're just trying to see who bought it and then go over to their house and stuff. So like we always had people that came over. You got that pay-per-view?
I got two cousins that were into Greco-Roman wrestling in high school, and they were like state champs.
Do they know Will Ferrell?
I know Will Ferrell, but but they got into WWE. They followed it religiously, and I thought, come on, guys, y'all are into the real thing,
the real shit.
Oh yeah, y'all follow this, but they loved it. They loved it.
It's
bro, that motherfucker, dude. But that motherfuckers get down, bro. Like the shit you see them do. I hate like Logan Paul. Like my son's real. Like my son's into it now. But that motherfucker is an athlete. Like,
I started watching again, right? So then I saw him at WrestleMania. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, he can do his thing. He's a dweeb, like a douchey person, but like he's fit for WWE.
Yeah, so he is a YouTuber that is now a wrestler, right? And what did he do? Just like vlog things or something?
Yeah, he was just all over the place. Him and Jake Paul. Like I
And
guess they were like
Jake. Yeah, I was gonna say Jake is his brother is now a boxer. So
so it's yeah. I mean it's cool. I like it. I mean, like my son's like heavy into it, like with the WrestleMania. That's where Cody Rhodes now is his favorite. He loves some Jey Uso. And, like it's fun.
I kind of like Jey Uso,
Just
but
me, Uso.
that entrance I know.
Yeah. It's
But
fun.
I'm gonna ask you, was your kid into it before? Like,
Nah, dude. Like, I don't know why we even, I think like WrestleMania is just like big in general, I think. Like, and we all, like you said, we watched as a kid all the time. And then it since having Peacock, it was on there. So we're like, well, fuck it, we'll just put it on. And like they always bring back the old wrestlers. So you're like, oh my god, like when Undertaker came
that's what
out,
I
you're like,
like. Yeah.
and Cena ran down, you're like, oh my god, what the hell is this? And it just got you all excited. And now my
How
son's
many
like,
how many retirement matches has Ric Flair
bro,
had?
right? My man.
Who? Ric Flair?
Oh, he still gets down, bro. He wants to do one more match.
Are you kidding me? He's a
You know
geriatric
who,
patient.
He
I was
still
gonna
gets
say, do you know who that is? Because he's been around forever.
Guys, y'all are way too into this.
nah, dude. That was childhood, bro. Like we
What
had
about what about the video games? You ever played those like No Mercy and all that?
so I never had any, but I just bought him the 2K24, and it's fun as shit because you get to go through all the WrestleManias all the way up to like the newest ones. So you're playing as like Hogan against Andre, and then Savage, Rick Rude against Warrior. Like it's fun, man. Like
What
I'm like,
was
oh my
cool
god,
because ABHVAC is like he never really watched it, but he played the video games, right? They would hang out.
true story.
That's the
True
same
story.
thing that we did. But like I said, I was into sports, so we would have people over. We would play a couple matches, and then we go outside and play basketball. That was like I love
Yeah.
that,
I
stuff
legit
that we did.
tombstone my brother on some concrete, bro. Like I didn't put his head up a couple inches. His neck is compressed. Like I was like, you getting this? Like we used to do like the choke slam. Like we would be Kane and the Undertaker.
Backyard wrestling.
Oh, backyard, bro. That was big. The VHSs. What?
Or going
Yeah.
online.
Kurt's
Yeah.
like getting all into his feels now. He loves that shit, right?
Oh, me?
Yeah, that's your favorite.
Well,
You ain't
there was a time when I watched a little WWE, but I'll be honest, I was looking at it and wait for the girls to come out. But while I was watching, every now and again we get to see
China?
We get to see Stone Cold Steve Austin or The Rock or something, and that was pretty cool.
What?
They try to bring them back all the time too.
God, I love it though. Stone Cold against Kevin Owens is pretty good. Like Stone Cold can still get it. Like, yeah.
Did you ever figure four anybody?
Oh fuck yeah, bro! Everybody was doing a sharpshooter. Like I was Bret the Hitman Hart. You know what I mean? Like everybody was doing all that.
I was gonna
Oh.
say we had neighbors because like the cool thing, at my parents is we had a basketball court and we did all this stuff.
Mhm.
So I would just have everybody come over and play games and stuff. And then like when we got into wrestling, then it's like, okay, we got a big yard over here, and then we try to do some moves.
Oh
I
yeah.
think we knocked out one of my neighbors one point.
Oh
Like,
my
dude,
God.
wake up,
Yeah,
dude.
like oh shit, we're good. Everybody's okay.
Finally came to, and it's like, just don't say anything.
Don't do that again.
That's
Oh yeah. It's like,
dude.
I didn't mean it.
It's good times. Yeah, no, we I got them all into it, dude. And whatchamacalls it. So he's watched all the old clips and stuff like that. Because again, our algorithm now is old wrestling. So the
Yeah,
promos were great, bro. Like the cream always rises to the top. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? You can't beat Macho, man.
Yeah,
You
Mike
see?
mentioned him.
You know what I mean? Like Macho was the shit, bro.
Isn't he dead
Yeah.
now?
Okay,
Yeah.
God, Kurt.
They can't all.
I remember Macho for doing the
Spider-Man movie.
the Slim
The
Jim.
Slim Jim.
Slim Jims.
Yeah. I still go into like, I don't know if you guys have them. You go to the convenience store and they got the little old school, like it's a newer product, but like half Macho Man body with the Slim Jims in the back. I'm like, yo, can I get that? And they're like, sorry, it's a promotional item. They give it to us and we gotta give it back. I'm like, that's bullshit. You're gonna take it for yourself.
They take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the good times, good times. And are you watching the finals or anything with basketball while we're on the subject?
Yeah. So, oh fuck yeah, that's tonight.
A
I'd
Texas
like,
team made it. I'm gonna
yeah,
go for Dallas.
I'd like to see the Mavs, obviously, like so Kyrie can win without LeBron, and they can't stop that bullshit. But then I'd like to see Jason Tatum get his too. You know what I mean? Boston is always there, and Jason's always
I
a
hate
cool.
this. I hate the Celtics.
But he's always there with his kid, man. So I'm like, man, he seems like a good dude, and they're not fucking douchebags on the
Oh
court.
no, like the
Like I can't.
the main two. I do love them a lot. Like they're good players. I just hate the Celtics.
Yeah, I couldn't stand what's his face, bro, from the Timberwolves. Like I don't know. I get like being like
I
a
hated the Timberwolves too. I
dude,
was glad that they beat
Wait a minute.
Denver.
Who were the Timberwolves?
Minnesota.
Wait, they got a team?
Yeah, they've been had a team. You don't remember Kevin Garnett back in the day?
They ain't. Oh, Kevin Garnett, yeah, but they
Okay.
never made it that far.
Sounds like Atlanta's team. Never made it that far.
Hey, they got close a couple years ago when Trey Young was on the come up. They did
And now
okay.
he might be on the out.
I know. God, Kurt, what's your favorite sport? Is it college football?
College football.
Yeah.
By far.
I could never get into college sports. I have all my best friends are super into college sports.
You got to understand, like up north and other parts of the country, pro sports, especially if you're in a big city, is the big deal.
But y'all, yeah.
But down here, most
Down
people
south, baby, yeah.
down here, college football reigns supreme. It is like a religion down here.
Well, Texas is like that too, but not where I'm at too much.
Yeah. We got
Texas is a football state. It's all
it's a cap, yeah.
professional and college, yeah.
We got Florida right here. So we got the Gators, which is big tradition. You know what I mean? SEC, Georgia, and fucking Gators, they go to town. Then we got UCF right by us. And obviously, Miami down south. But yeah, college is big time.
High school too. Yeah, we had a good high school team here too.
Yo, high school we
Dude.
got IMG over here, which is basically a fucking college. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the whole thing. But yeah, I've seen the Texas high school stadiums and shit. I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah. And I was gonna say I'm pretty stoked that my son is wanting to be in basketball. So we had him in a camp this week. And I was like, just go out there, try it out, see if you like it. And he actually did pretty well.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if my
Love it.
up.
It is. No, I can't tell.
Okay, there it is.
Kurt, don't mute us.
I'm back.
He has his new mic there.
Well, no,
so my kid's into
great.
basketball now, so I'm super stoked. He did pretty well. He's only 4th going to 5th grade. So that's before I even started. I got into it like in 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And he can shoot at least. He just needs to work on that dribble and all that. And I'm like, if I asked him, do you like it? He's like, yeah. He's enjoying it. So I'm gonna look for some more stuff to put him in.
What size
Gatorades.
they shoot on?
They're doing normal.
Okay.
The normal, what is it, 10 foot?
Yeah, that's why I was curious.
But they have them on the size right before the official.
Okay. Yeah.
He can shoot. He has a strength. Like I'm pretty stoked about that because a lot of the kids were just airballing, like they're not
just hitting the net.
Yeah, because it's like, it's 10 feet.
Yeah.
And he kind of has that down. It's just the dribbling. He's never done anything with it before. So I'm like, dude, don't stress. Like it's your first anything in sports. So like I was pretty happy about that.
Hell to the yeah.
I would have been happy if my parents took any interest in any of the sports I ever played.
Yeah, well, you and me both.
I should.
My dad is big on basketball, so he's like super happy that he's in it too.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What sports do you play, Kurt?
I played football. I played baseball. I ran track, and I played in the marching band.
That's
No
right.
wonder you're
He was
no
at
wonder
them
you're in shape.
HBCUs. Stomp the yard.
Would you play, Jake?
Football, lacrosse, and basketball. I didn't play basketball.
Lacrosse.
Yeah, boy, you gotta. Didn't play basketball for the team. It's a whole story behind that. We'll get into that one day. And yeah, football and lacrosse, man.
Yeah,
Tell you what,
I only play
when I got
basketball.
into high school, football became serious,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
Bro.
those jokers hit, and some of those fellas out there are full grown men
Straight up,
trying
straight
to
up.
hurt you.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, I remember I lined up across the line from one guy who was easily 300 pounds and probably 6'6", and I couldn't do nothing. I went back to the sideline and told the coach, I can't do nothing with this guy.
Yeah.
He told me just go low.
Hey, the leverage game, bro. The lowest man wins usually. That's what they.
I
played.
tried to take out his knees.
I love it. And did you take him out?
Every once in a while, I got called on it twice.
Don't let them catch you. But like I was also gonna say nowadays, like it's because a lot of people, especially the parents that want their kid to be like, you know, professional or whatever, like everybody trains, right? So like there was at least one, maybe two. They looked like they were like high school level with their dribbling and everything. I was like, where the hell are they training at? And then like they have some of the guys that are on the high school team like helping and stuff.
Yeah.
All these dudes are super tall. They're all dunking and shit. And I'm like, man, like it wasn't that competitive when I was younger, you know. I was pretty good.
Yeah. That's funny.
But I wouldn't last in this day and age.
Nah, you'd make
everybody has like a trainer now, I feel like.
We'd throw bows, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I remember playing in high school, and our high school team was pretty good. We were a 6A team.
Oh, big boys.
And we were proud of how good we were. And because we were on the border with Georgia, we got to play one game over in Georgia. And I think it was Evans. And when we got over there, I saw how big that school was. I knew we were in trouble.
Yeah. We had those schools too.
I'm from a small town too, so like I was gonna pull up this one with travel basketball. Like we traveled for one of the teams. As soon as we went over to like Corpus Christi or something else like that, like San Antonio, I was like, these guys, we were like in 6th or 7th grade. These guys were like double our size.
Yeah.
There's no chance. We're just getting blocked every time.
We're good. We're good. You know what I mean?
But you
guys, like, I don't even know why we're trying.
That's funny. Yeah.
I was looking for a comment, but it got behind over here.
Oh shit.
Anyway. Oh, there it is.
What we got?
That's for you, Jake.
Shit, if I'm not mistaken, this man over here, he's from Maryland, I'm pretty sure. I don't, or he's in Gil's chat. I may be wrong. Or he's a Yankees fan, I think. Anyways, nah, bro. If you're from the eastern, like the East Coast, Northeast, that's the sport, bro. Far from a rich kid sport, trust.
Yeah, Steve played baseball, and then I had Nasty up here. You are in the presence of great mediocrity. Played high school and varsity 3 times. 10th best on a 10-person team.
Bro, I went to JUCO for lacrosse, but then I just dropped out. And then I played semi-pro football. That was about
we had a team open up here that was like, I don't know if it was semi-pro or something along those lines, but my friends knew the person that was like opening it up or that owned it, or I don't know how it worked. He's like, let's go try out. So I was like, you know, screw it. And then like after like, I don't know if it was 1 or 2 practices, I'm like, nope, not for me.
Yeah. It was fun. The team that I played, it was the Carroll County Cannons. They won the national, whatever the fuck it was, the year before I joined up with them. We had a bunch of dudes that were in the NFL, and they played at like St. Mary's and shit like that. One dude was for the Eagles, and you know what I mean. One guy played for the Dolphins. It's like, all right, yeah, I can do this. It was fun.
And then Mike, speaking of sons, mine is going to start working for my company, but never with me.
What? Yo,
Is that on
Never with
purpose?
me.
yo, yeah, but you gonna want him there.
God, I told you I did. I ran track and field.
Mm-hmm.
What you had to compete in 3 events. I did the shot put and discus.
Okay.
That was 2 events.
That was
So
fun.
I had to run an event. So I had to pick one. And I
100
chose.
meter.
I ran the mile.
Okay.
And one time I came in 3rd place, and that's only because there were 3 people running.
Yeah.
And that's why we're all in HVAC.
And you got a fucking ribbon though.
They on the mile, they go around the track 4 times, and on that 4th trip, they kick it and they go fast. I never could do that.
He's like, yeah, I'm just being consistent here. Like, oh man.
A lot of people in my school played golf too. Like they took it very serious.
I want to get my kids into golf, bro. Being down here, it's like, I mean, we live on a golf course. I'm like, let's get you guys. My daughter did it for a year. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like you're a girl, scholarships. You know, we get you right. You know what I mean?
All about the scholarships.
Yeah, bro. So I'm like, man, like all my kids. That's what I think. I mean, we don't fucking do nothing. Like right before the show, I was just out there, like not wiffle ball, but something else, some other type of ball in plastic. My son was like fucking cracking the ball, dude. I'm like, I gotta get y'all boys into some baseball, man. Like something. It's fun. I love it though. It's good.
I enjoyed baseball. That was one sport I really was good at.
That's a good fucking. It's a good game, man. I just feel like anybody could like, if you really like try. I don't know. That's not the right word, but yeah, those dudes go hard.
Well, like with anything, if you like it and you put effort into it, because that's how I was with basketball. I played every day.
Yeah.
You know, and I went anywhere to a park or open gym or anything like that. So when my son like mentioned it, you know, I was excited, but I'm also like, you know, don't do it because you think I want you to do it.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So it's like, that's why I was like, you know, try out. He came home with the flyer for the camp.
Oh,
super
cool.
excited. I'm like, hey, cool. I knew he could kind of shoot and stuff because he shot around when I'm outside.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, you got a good start, so we'll try it out. Just let him do his thing. And I don't know. He's very forgetful like me. He's very like, you know, bad at a few different things, concentration and all that. So I saw that when he was at the camp, and I was like, we'll see how it goes. I was the same way though, but I ended up loving it, and I focused like heavily on basketball, you know, when I was in high school and stuff. Never really played on varsity or anything like that, but you know, after school, yeah.
I just realized I can see the comments on my computer.
You're just fucking the shit now.
We're only 28 episodes in, Kurt.
I've been reading them right here. There's a little thing you can click on, and you can read the comments on the screen.
I think I meant to ask you that, and I just because like I don't know why it doesn't just come up. You have to like go to it,
toggle it. Mine's like hide chat and shit like that.
Yeah. No, but in StreamYard, I think you have to go to it. It doesn't go to it automatically.
It's too small for me, so I just full screen us.
I think I have found my favorite leak detector.
Oh, talk to us.
I just had a couple of people real quick when I mentioned the dye and stuff, when I was trying to talk about that. Oh, I love the Stratus and this and that. Never had issues. I was like, I know a guy that had to return like 2 of them.
Yeah, straight up.
But what you got, Kurt?
I've been using the AccuTrack more and more. And I'm going to tell you, that thing is consistently good.
I have to admit, I've just never given it a shot because somebody else told me like that I guess they used to use a dye when they couldn't find it. And they're like, dude, when I switched to ultrasound, he's like, that's the way to go. And I was like, oh, like that's the only one I haven't tried yet.
Well, I had trouble today with my JB because the tip was clogged up or something. I don't know what was going on. But I pulled out the AccuTrack and I went right to a leak almost immediately.
Damn.
And the thing is, you can hear it. It sounds like it's somebody's blowing in your ear. You can hear the leak.
But did it take a while to get used to? Like, is it distinct, or do you have to like get used to it?
Well, what everybody's telling me is that it does better if the coil is wet.
Okay.
Because the air is blowing through water, you can hear it better. And in this case, the coil was already wet, so I tried it and it was obvious it was leaking.
Now, does it work outside, or are you just using it in the evaporator?
Yes, it does work outside. You do
Okay.
need to watch your surroundings, but it's so finely tuned to hear that one specific sound that you can use it outside with background noise as long as they're not frying something or I got a blower running in the background. It's tuned to hear that specific noise.
And not like wind or anything? You won't have an issue?
Maybe.
I need to get it. I need to try it out. That's one that I've heard good things about. I don't know. I don't remember how much it is.
$800 purpose.
Okay.
$800 purchase. So
That's why.
Mm-hmm.
you know, they're not cheap, but dang
Make
it.
them janky ass headphones though.
Yeah, you have to buy your own headphones. Don't something good.
Like from the 80s or something.
Yeah, they were like little Walkman headphones, bro.
Yeah. I remember
Not even the cool ones that went over your ears, like where they like went around the back of your neck.
Is that how they are?
No, I'm saying like they had like the old school ones, but I'm saying not even
Yeah.
like the cool ones.
Oh, not even the good ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but it works. And I've been having so much trouble with other leak detectors. I'm just thankful to have something that works.
It's like handheld too, like not like a long wand and a bulky ass stuff, right? It's like
One
Oh,
is
yeah.
about that
small.
long.
So yeah, that's sweet. And it's like
Right.
the size of like your phone almost.
Yeah, about the size of my phone. And it's got a little wand on it.
Just so much
And-
more like maneuverable.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it was always the price. You know,
You got
what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Same.
You good?
I kicked the tripod. I'm sorry.
I was
Go
like, was it
down!
you or Riley?
That's what I was thinking. Riley was eating the shit. Like,
No, you got to get used to
He's
it
looking
and
for
learn
some-
to use it. But I'm liking it.
hell yeah. You go do a little review video on it?
Well, maybe
Like
when I learn how to use it a little bit better. I mean, I'm still learning, but it's very dependable.
Hell yeah, Kurt. Well, I'm glad you found one that you enjoy.
We got a lot of DR82 fans in the chat. I've seen it pop up like 5 times. That's the one I'm using.
Is that the infrared or the heated diode?
That's infrared, yeah.
Yeah. I think I have that one. I have the infrared of that. H10 Pro is heated diode, and then
Man, that's one that I kind of want to try too.
it's good, but it's just like it's like kind of just like a janky setup, but it's been very like solid for me. And
that's
then,
what I always tell people, because that's another one that's like, oh, you need the H10 or whatever.
Yeah, I got it for
like,
like
it's
500 compared to like other ones.
And I'm like, it's cool. Like I understand it's dependable, and I've seen it in action, but I just prefer something handheld.
Yeah,
Here's the deal with the H10 though. If you ever suck up any water,
I did. I had to take the fucking whole thing apart, the pump and everything.
it's
Got it
ruined.
working though. Nah, yeah, it is, but like I did it that day and I was like, oh fuck. And like I quickly got it out, dried that motherfucker, shook the shit out of it. Because I was like a, expensive investment at the time for me.
Same thing can happen with that Stratus.
Speaking of the Stratus, Kurt.
Just that can happen.
Tech High is a Stratus fan.
Some people swear by them.
Yeah, there's a certain individual that will fight you about it.
Yo,
Who's that? Rick?
Fucking Rick, bro. He loves that damn thing. But you need to go watch NorCal Dave's video. That shit was so
Oh,
good,
yeah.
bro. That was the DONG. That shit
Oh,
was
that's
the
I
D.
forgot what that
Yeah,
was.
no, it was
Yeah.
the D0NG or some shit. It was so funny.
Well, y'all got to fill me in. What happened?
You got to watch it. Like I don't want to ruin
Yeah.
it. I don't want to ruin it. Basically, NorCal Dave kind of just busts on his balls. They kind of because he loves the H10. Rick loves the Stratus, and he was like, "I found the newest, greatest fucking basic. It's a dildo. It's like a fucking. It's a dong.
Okay.
it was just stupid as hell, and it's just and he was like the greatest leak detector, and he like slaps it down, and it like sticks, and it was funny.
Yeah. Only Dave. Only
Yeah.
Dave.
He's so funny.
No, I didn't see that one.
Check that one out. Because I guess they go back and forth. Because if you like watch some of Rick's things, like he'll be like the best leak detector. He's like, oh, look at that! It found it right away. And then he'll use another one. He's like, oh, can't pick nothing up.
But
So
you know how Rick is.
Yeah.
I saw a video recently, and like I've talked to him, nothing against him or anything. We talk, but he every time I feel like every time he uses it now, he makes a comment like
yeah,
about
I
people
feel
hating on it.
I feel his sentiment on that because like there's things I'll say in my video repeatedly that like constantly get brought up if like like one not flowing nitrogen. So I constantly be like, gotta fucking show it. Nitrogen Nazis are out there. I gotta show them that this is show.
Yeah.
What's up, girl?
Yeah, that one always
Tornado
got brought
warning.
up.
We got a tornado warning, y'all. Might lose internet.
Put on your seatbelt.
Oh, it's on. It's fucking strapped. I got my
Wrapped in.
but yeah, no, I can feel him. I guess like people are like, but yeah, no.
Everybody has their that's what I told because I get comments too every time I talk about anything, and it's like, well, everybody has their thing, right? Like I'm pretty good at field piece,
Yeah.
others are on the
Yeah,
Stratus.
it's crazy.
side.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. The Stratus has.
Kurt has strong feelings about it.
Can I tell him, Kurt? Can I tell him what's up?
Yeah, I don't care.
All right, Kurt sent me the Stratus. All right, so I got to use it for the first time the other day, but it was a pretty identifiable leak, and it from a little bit more of a distance, it picked it up quite faster than the field piece one, but it was quite evident where the leak was, but it did hone in faster. So, but it wasn't a I had to try it in a better scenario just to kind of give it a truer test.
Well, like when you put it on PPM, you're supposed to be able to just kind of move around in the space and start to zero in on where the leak might be. And I was finding that when I did that, I wasn't picking up nothing ever.
Yeah. See, I didn't even switch between things. I just turned that bitch on, and whatever it was set to, I just ran with it. And yeah,
I was let us know.
But the previous ones, I had so many troubles with sensors going bad, motors going bad, a battery dying on me. I was just like, I lost confidence in it, and I just got to where I didn't even want to take it out my truck.
Yeah, no, I feel you, dude. I had the previous field piece one that looked like the manometer, and I'm like, fuck. Like I knew there was a leak, couldn't find the son bitch. So bro, no cap. I would just guess where the fucking leak was to tell the homeowner because this shit was so unreliable. And it was like it just had that little fucking bar on it that would illuminate the LEDs. So
let me tell you what happened today. Me using that JB leak detector. I told you the tip was clogged up. Went to a guy's house.
Yeah.
Identify it's low on Freon. Do a thorough leak search. I'm using the JB Prowler, not knowing that the tip is clogged up.
Damn it.
I couldn't find a leak, not even on the Schrader valves. I'm like, I'm not even getting a hit right there. Nothing. And I said, well, I can't find a leak. I think we should just go ahead and charge it up. I weighed my drum before, and then I weighed it after. And when I weighed it after, I had put in 9 pounds.
Yo, that bitch went somewhere. God
And I was just like, oh my.
Yeah, you're just thinking, all right, we're like a pound low, maybe, or something. Like,
9 pounds. So I'm going to offer to go back and do another leak search because I know he's a little upset about that.
was it a split system?
Yeah.
How are your line sets there?
That line set goes under the house, very low space.
Okay.
So I could isolate the line set. I could isolate the whole thing, but he'd go without air for a couple days, maybe.
Yeah.
But
That's the worst, bro.
Yeah.
That is, man.
but the thing is, I didn't know my leak detector wasn't working. I didn't figure that out until the next call.
Another leak?
I put my finger over the tip of the JB.
Yeah.
And that should make it go off.
Right. Nothing.
Nothing.
Damn.
And I'm like, hold on a second, there's something wrong. But yeah.
Yeah.
That is the worst, bro. Like the worst feeling when you're like, and then when it does this kind of pings real quick, and you're like, all right, and it's done it a few times on passing, but it doesn't pick it up. You're like, all right, it's definitely right here, and then like it's just not. You know what I mean?
Get it to repeat. You can't get it to repeat or anything. No.
Oh yeah.
That's,
Tech Tie got a 2 ppm in the parking lot with the Stratus.
yeah. Okay. That's fine. Oh my god. Well, I hope that's kind of gangster, but kind of what's the GWP fucking practice? That's
I
crazy.
will say that I try to turn mine on as soon as I can. Like, because I do a lot of I do a lot of refrigeration. So like if I can get it to turn on and maybe sweep around the door, or like as I'm opening the door, see if it goes off, you can kind of tell how it's, or what it's gonna, or how big the leak is, right? And then I've had it go off like that, opening the door, where it's like immediately goes off and you can tell that it's the evaporator coil is trash. But yeah, you got to wait for it to warm up and all that.
Yeah, that's like the worst thing. And I know I watched a video. Someone was like, if you have more than one leak detector, do you even have one leak detector? You know what I mean? It's like, fuck, because you can't trust this one. Well, I can use this one. Like I got 3 in the truck now. You know what I mean? Like we'll swap this bitch out just because, like, obviously there's a leak to refrigerant somewhere.
It's a tool that you really have to trust and rely on. So it sucks when you're like second guessing it
and you doubt it, bro. And the amount of
I know it. It's
well, that's where you fail with it, bro. That's where you went with that. Who makes that shit? The Stratus.
Which
Who
one?
makes
Inficon.
Yeah, Inficon. That's how you lost faith, bro.
You just you figure out the only thing you can do with it is
take a hammer to it. Or you could just say, this video is sponsored by Inficon, the world leader in. You can just do that, right?
I don't think we ever did that, right? I was gonna do that on here too, as a joke, but yeah. My field piece acted up for a couple days, so I was worried about it, but it started picking up leaks again. So
yeah.
Do you have the 82
know what it
or
is.
the 58? Which one do you have?
The DR82, but I had the Hillmore one before that. Before I left it out in the rain, but that one also every now and then would just one day it just wouldn't work. Like it would just be beeping the whole time. I don't know what it was. It wasn't the battery or anything like that. And then the next day would work just fine, and I could find like a leak and stuff. And then the field piece one I have did that too, and I was like, okay, like I don't know if I can trust it. And then I tried it again, and I've been able to find leaks with it.
Yeah, that's I just had to do the justification where, like, for whatever reason the shit wouldn't pick up, but you can see the oil in like the drain pan. Hey, your evap's leaking or something like that, and just go with that, like, which is a shitty way because you go to put your vacuum and then your valve core is fucking leaking or something, and it's like, oh my god, the leak's somewhere else. Like, you know what I mean? But it's fine. It's fine.
Did you see Jake was in a commercial?
He was?
Jake?
No.
Oh, the
This-
one that I sent you. Camel.
Oh, was that legit?
It was an ad. You didn't know?
No, I just fucking copied that bitch and put it on my story.
They
So I
didn't
was-
even get your permission to use your likeness.
Yeah, I totally never signed anything, so I'm gonna have to call him up. But like, hey, bud,
Did you share that with me?
Yeah.
you use this glorious face.
I
It was
think,
on
I think
Instagram.
I tagged Jake. I tagged Jake in it. I was scrolling and then like Jake comes out, hey, this and that, Camel City Mail, and I'm like, is this an ad? And it's like a bunch of people like,
Yeah, everybody else, but I was the first, so I have a face for marketing. Like, fucking retarded looking. Like, bro, like I am a brand. Ugly as shit. God, good times.
and then Kurt, you're a Eminem fan. I saw your video with the newest.
bro, yeah, go ahead.
Did you?
I thought the same shit with the Houdini, bro.
But
Bro,
I had to double take.
It's
I was
an
like,
old 80s abracadabra song.
Yeah, Abra, of course, but he does that, bro. It's a it's the sample to the beat.
I know, but I thought it was cool, so I used it.
Because last week weren't we talking about it, Eminem and shit?
I think
Or
so.
maybe 2 weeks ago. It's just funny. And you're like, I think you said you don't like listen to him. And then it's just like I saw it too because yeah, I thought the same thing with the abracadabra thing because my son again was obsessed with that as a kid for whatever reason. Like,
Oh wow.
abra. Yeah, I like when they do that shit with old music though, and they bring it in. Eminem's good for doing that a lot. Dipset used to do it a lot. Yeah,
I don't know. I think everything's a sample nowadays anyway.
essentially, yeah, because like you gotta, yeah, nothing's original. I mean, Kanye was notorious for it, but he did a really good job with it too.
Who?
Yeezy, Yeezus.
Kanye West.
Oh.
Why you gotta be so depressed, bro? Tell us how you.
Didn't he name his child Northwest?
Yeah.
That's where they lived. Hello. Hey, I have a son named Dallas.
There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, cool. Just making sure.
Your child's not a map.
Oh, thanks, bag. Your child's not a map. That's good.
I
Thanks,
heard-
baby. Look
I
what
heard
did.
somebody. I don't remember. It had to have been at my son's school, calling
What
the
is
kid,
it?
calling the kid, and it's. I could have sworn it was Australia. That was her name. I've never heard that
Thanks,
one.
baby. Love you.
We hear
Sorry.
some weird names. When I was growing up, there
Good.
was a pair of twins. You're never going to guess what their names were. Chevelle and
what were they?
Chevette.
Chevelle and Chevette.
Chevelle and Chevette were their names.
Growing up, I never heard any like weird names, but like I feel like nowadays everybody's trying to be different, or like they have a weird spelling to the names, right? They change the spelling for it to be different.
Mhm.
Jake, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here, boys. Of course. Talking to the wife. She brought me some liquid IV. Gotta stay hydrated, fellas. It's that fucking time.
I was gonna say Kurt's thinking about needles when you say that.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Nah, Curtis.
You're not kidding, dude. I went yesterday to do we had a new unit, had to do a warranty call on it, and I was like, easy, right? It compressor blew the pin, and
Yeah, no shit. On a new unit.
2 years old. Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
And I checked everything, and on that unit, I've had to change the contactors. They all shorted out, right? And when I went back to it, there was one that I didn't touch, and because it has 4 contactors, right? I replaced I think 2 of them, and then I had to go back and replace the 3rd one, and probably should have just changed out the 4th one, but the hell?
Bye, Kurt.
I wonder if his whatever camera died or something.
Shit, that's right.
Yeah, he's testing out a new setup. We'll see if he comes back.
Kurt,
but,
we'll hold it down for you.
It
Third
welded.
contactor.
it welded shut. So I was like, okay,
Oh, that bitch
replaced
was.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I replaced it, fixed the plug. I tried to turn it on, and it like, um, it blew off the new plug that I put, right, because I couldn't tell it was leaking
Mm-hmm.
at the time, and it blew off immediately because I guess it had already lost a lot of the charge. And then okay, that's not gonna work. So I had to, do the warranty on that one, and thought it was gonna be an easy one. It's not that hard to do, but I felt like I was gonna pass out. It got really
Yo,
hot yesterday.
yeah, I feel you. It was. He did. He
What
died.
happened, Kurt?
I don't know. My computer, y'all just disappeared. I didn't know what happened.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe the camera died or something.
Your audio has changed.
Oh, is it worse?
No, not
He's
worse.
on
I mean,
the iPad now, no?
yeah. You're
Yeah, I'm
good.
on-
We're echoing.
Well, hold on. Let me
Nah, you're good.
I gotta fix. Okay, there we go.
I know the feeling because I can't figure this shit out either.
So yeah, had a
That sucks. Yeah, no, dude, I'm with you. Today, did an install, and it was just already suffocating hot. It was, I mean, it felt like I think the highest was like 107, so it wasn't like crazy, but the humidity.
that's yeah. Yesterday, somebody sent me a story. They tagged me and they're like, "Stay hydrated." He was filling up his water,
Mm-hmm.
and he put in there, or he showed his watch, right? And it was like 70s, and he's in North Texas, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, "How the hell are you getting 70s?" I showed my watch, and it said
This is
107.
shit. Yeah,
It said
bro.
107 at 11 in the morning.
And you're just pissed off, like, dude. I sat in the truck about 3 or 4 times today to turn the AC on because it was just like, and then the customer
I
there, she
did
was,
that today.
it was, yeah. And I'm just like a fucking pale white guy, so it's like I can't like my skin, like I've adapted, but it sucks so bad, bro.
Yeah. So yesterday, I was like, why did I do it today? Because it was a little bit more cloudy today, and yesterday, no, the sun was out, full, no
Yeah.
clouds.
Yep. And you're just like, damn.
And I did record that one, and the platform that I had and everything, because it has a ladder attached to the building, right? So I only have a little entranceway to the roof because it has a high, I want to say it's like a 5 foot
Like the parapet
surrounding to
wall
the roof.
thing.
Yeah, the wall. So I only have this little section there, and I have my ladder underneath it, right?
Yep.
Because you got to put your ladder to get on the ladder.
Yeah. Yep.
And trying to rope down a compressor and rope down like torches and tools and everything.
Man, fuck you, bro.
I was trying not to knock my ladder over. That almost happened once. I was just like, shit, because I only have that opening, right? I can't go off to the side and drop anything. I was like, fuck, dude. And I was like, man, I was dying out there.
Bro.
Swap me over, man.
What?
There we go.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah.
You look good, you sound good. The shirt is amazing. Hugging the guns. I'm with it. Bro.
I don't know what happened. Y'all just disappeared.
I thought you hung up, bro. I just thought you said I'm done with this conversation.
I know, right?
I
These
was
guys.
sabotaged. Somebody might be said I was sabotaged. Yeah. Speaking of the word sabotage, have you noticed there's a certain particular guy on YouTube who likes to say everything's hack, sabotage?
Bro, don't. Okay, we'll talk off air.
I'm like, I've clicked on the first couple ones like that, and now I'm like, please don't do that again.
I'm trying to think. I might know who you're talking about, but I don't like that either. And I don't know if we've talked about that on here because I think I mentioned it.
So I'm pretty sure if we're talking about the same guy, he has touched base on saying that before. And it was like those just perform the best. Anytime I put it in the thumbnail or the video, or not the thumbnail, but in the title, it does really well. So he's like, I do it. I'm like, makes sense. What'd I say? Did I not say something?
No, you said we'll talk.
Oh, yeah. Now you can say who it is if I assume, but I wanted to not about who it was. You can say who it was, but there's something else to that I want to talk about.
Like what?
We'll talk
well,
about
that'll be
it.
off air.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
Well,
nothing bad, fellas. We'll bring it up. We'll bring it up next time. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I personally don't like those either because obviously I know that you can get views and all that, and YouTube pays well if you do get those views. But yeah, I hate when it's always like scam this, scam that. Yeah, there's a few of them.
Yeah, I mean, I try to be clever with my. I mean, it's not attention grabbing, I guess, but fuck, I got to post a video first to make it fucking relevant. But
I guess it's a fine line. You got to try to say something that grabs somebody's attention, but not make it clickbait.
Yeah, there's a dude I used to watch. I was into like I still kind of like fitness videos, and this dude Christian Guzman. I don't know if you guys are familiar. He's in Houston, Texas, but he was like the clickbait king, bro. It would be just like like faces like this all the time in all the videos, and it'll be like, I dropped a plate on my foot or some stupid shit, and it was just like nothing relevant, maybe like 2 seconds
There was
video.
Oh man, I don't remember who it was. There was a few that I clicked on for something. Oh, yeah, that's another big YouTuber. Like, oh my god, something happened right in the thumbnail or title, and then I go through it, and I'm like, nothing happened. And then people in the comments are doing the same thing. Like, what happened? I missed it. Did I miss it? Yeah,
they got their views up though.
Yeah, they got their views.
Yeah, I just try to make it like when I do like a title, like something that pertains to the video, but like it's not obvious. And I do my HVAC or HVAC tech, and then I like do what the video is kind of about. I mean, I know it's not the right way to do a fucking thing, but elastic nuts. Like what?
I don't know.
I mean, hey, might go down a rabbit hole tonight.
Elastic nut shots. All right.
That's funny.
What's your go-to coolers on your trucks for summer?
I've been thinking about changing it.
7-Eleven.
Coolers.
What do you? Okay, never mind.
I just stop and get a fucking. But the one now that I have this fucking minivan, I did have I used my the Vito, the LCB 15 because it's big as shit, and then I put a ice pack on the bottom, and I can fit 6 drinks in there, an ice pack on top.
That's what I started doing. I had ice in it the first couple times, and I was like, let me try the ice packs. If you put 2 in there, it keeps the drinks pretty cold throughout the day.
I'm still using the pack out like ammo can size cooler.
Right.
Oh yeah. I never got that one.
I have that one, and I have the big one.
I can fit 11 20-ounce drinks in there.
Damn, that's pretty fucking good.
And why do you want to change it?
Yeah, he said it sucked. I thought it melts by the end of the day, right?
Melts by the end of the day, but I'm beginning to think that the place I'm getting my ice from has poor quality ice.
Yeah,
it's frozen water, bro.
You know what I'm saying? When the cubes aren't very thick and they don't last very long.
Are you getting like the what's that ice? Like Chick-fil-A ice? You know what I'm talking about? Are you just getting like the really thin ice?
Just a regular ice machine making little cubes of ice.
I'm surprised you ain't got one at the shop.
Yeah,
I need to put one here at the house.
That's true, man. Yeah, that'd be.
That's what I wanted to do too. I was like, man, I just need an ice machine.
Well, yeah, you fucking fix them up too. If you ever,
we used to have some at my dad's place because he has like a big lot with a warehouse. Like that's our warehouse technically, but we used to have some units, but I don't think. I mean, that was a long time ago. We don't have them anymore.
Oh, damn, yeah, dude. If you can fucking get one off a job site and just clean
I need to keep a lookout. That stuff used to be easier to get. I feel like now everybody there at the restaurant that works there, has first dibs, right? So they take that shit.
What the fuck are they?
Yeah,
Don't-
people will take, and people, when I do change outs or anything like that, like commercial units, I have the cooks or whoever's working there asking me, hey, what are you gonna do with that? You
like
want me to take
scrap?
it? Yeah.
What?
And they have pickup trucks, right? And like there's been a few times that we tell them, like, we're so busy, just take it, right?
Nah, I'm with
And
you for sure. Like we're at a point right
and then
now.
they
We're doing
they
the
they
same
come real
shit.
quick with their pickup truck, back it up, and then I'm like, damn, that was quick. They took
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
bro.
People, it's a hassle for me. The scrap is a hassle.
It is,
Yeah.
but it's a nice hassle. Like when we're slow or something, like we got it. But like right now, we'll put that shit at the end of the driveway or something, and generally by the end of the day, somebody's driven by
Yeah.
and taking it. You know what I mean?
You know what I do? I have a warehouse. I don't have a yard, so I can't let it pile up.
All right.
I'll get like a good truck and trailer full, and I'll sell it for like $500.
Oh yeah. I mean, make a little bit of coin. We got a guy now that we do like $50 maybe or something. But I mean, I'm like, fuck, I know I can make like 200 off of this.
I mean, sometimes just a coil can bring you $60.
Dang, it's straight up, dude. We had one. It was one of them big ass old, like Lennox all copper 5-tonner back. I'm like, I mean, that was a good probably $85. I don't know what you guys get up there, but whenever gas is like this, you know what I mean. When you can kind of dictate.
I quit watching. I don't take it to a scrapyard. I just
Yeah,
get somebody to come get it.
no, that's it's just easier that way too, for sure.
Yeah, we used to do it more, like you said, when it was slower. It would be easy to go take it, after taking it out and finishing up, take a few minutes to go take it in and all that. And then like us as well now, like if somebody offers to take it, we might, just let them.
Yeah, I'm
Or like
fuck,
the crane guy that we use,
if they
he
want it,
always
yeah.
he always offers to take it. I know one time we used a different crane guy a couple years ago, and he didn't want to take it, and we're like,
Yeah,
what?
wait, yeah. He probably
And
did he work for a company. The other guy like owns the company. He has a yard,
yeah,
maybe.
yeah, this guy that we use owns the company, and I think he does a lot of, like, he works with a lot of AC companies.
Oh, so he's
And I
good.
want to say he does a little bit too, because that's the guy that helped us
Oh
that last
yeah,
time that I
yeah.
told you. Like he got down, him and his guy,
He's
like
legit. Yeah.
running around, helping us put it on the curb and everything, and hooking it up to the ducts.
That's
But
I
you
was
know,
like, all right, I'm gonna take a little break.
here in Georgia, the theft of air conditioners got so bad, they passed a law saying that you couldn't turn
scrap it
in a
without
copper
a
coil unless you either got an HVAC license
yep,
or you
Oh
have
wow.
a
you have a
letter.
receipt where you've just paid for one and
Mm-hmm.
just came off of your house.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
we had that similar down here. Like for whatever reason, I guess it was for evaporators. They were cool with it. They didn't check, but condensers, you had to have all that shit too. Because I guess nobody's just like going into someone's house. I don't know, but the
Mm.
condenser, they're like more concerned about it. You just ripped it off the side of someone's house.
But you know something? There's people are getting around it.
Yeah, always. There's always a
What
fucking
they're doing is they're taking these coils off of condensers or whatever. They're chopping them up into little pieces like this
yeah.
and saying they came off a radiator.
That's fucking
Yeah.
wild. The extent people go, bro, like it ain't worth it. Like, I mean, you do fucking.
No, because I've seen, like, that doesn't happen here. We don't have that issue, but I've seen, like,
You ain't got cages on your units.
we have one location. The neighbor has they're all there. It's like a plaza or a strip
Yeah.
mall. All of them are caged up, and I made I think it was just a story or something, and I played that Akon song, Locked Up.
Locked up. Yeah.
I was like, I've never seen that before. I've never seen them locked up. Like, I guess we don't have that issue here, but maybe like on the bad side of town, because that was like on a really bad side of town. But yeah, like I haven't seen that. I only see it online when other people post it. Like I know Chris Stevens has had a few of his like just disappear. Right, they get there and they call for no cool, and then they go up there and the damn thing's missing.
That's so crazy, bro. That's
I've done a bunch of videos where I'm working under a cage.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I don't see that here.
I replaced condensers for a church one time that had been stolen, and they went and had somebody build a cage around it, but this guy built like Fort Knox around it. There's no way to lift it, open it up.
Yeah.
You have to cut into it just to get to the condensers. And I told the man, I said, he needs to provide some kind of access. I can't work on this.
Yeah, generally there's a lock on that bitch on the top.
Yeah. Did you make a video on that? Oh, okay. I saw somebody that had a similar problem where they couldn't even like access. So they were like,
it.
"We'll come back when you figure it out."
It's funny.
Oh, what's up, Brian? Brian made it.
Yeah, there he is. Time to go.
Yeah, man. And then but I don't know, it's been busy for us. I did have on here that like today I went to check an AC unit at the end of the day, and then I was like, that's a new walk-in cooler condenser. I didn't put that in.
Yeah.
So, and then I talked to my dad like later about something else, and apparently like another customer, because that was a different one, they've already got their ACs changed out at some places that I had to condemn, and me and my guys condemned, and they already got new units on there too, right? We didn't do them, so we've been losing out on these cheaper bids. So like the one, I think I had one today where I was going to condemn it, because like, man, a lot of this stuff, it's they called. I had told them that I condemned it, right, and everything, but they called and they're like, we can't find the thermostat. Did you take it with you or anything like that, right? Well, it has two bad compressors. It's like a 20-year-old unit, and the thermostat went bad. I had a defective one out of the box. I had to go exchange it. I was not going to go back and install a new thermostat on a unit that needed to be replaced, right? I wasn't not going to put two compressors in a shitty unit.
Nah, for sure.
So my dad was like, I'm not even going to quote it. He's like, they've been replacing them already. Like, let them deal with it.
Yeah, that fucking
so, bro. And those are customer said or told my dad, those companies have been going out, or that company, I don't know if it's the same one, likes to go out on the weekend, right? Because you're not going to pull a permit. You're going to do it on the weekend.
That fucking asshole, bro.
There he is.
It's all good, Kurt.
I don't know what's happening. This time I heard it. It went and I completely lost.
Is it the GoPro?
No.
Or something else? I was like, maybe it overheated.
No, I'm losing. Google Chrome is dropping StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's it. Yeah, I had that issue in the beginning when I would talk to you guys about this. I'm like, you would just freeze up and shit. And
oh yeah, yeah. You've been
twice now.
Well, you've been fine now, Jake.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but we got it right, boys. Maybe it takes some time.
Well, I don't know if you heard, Kurt. I was just telling him that we had lost some bids because of the companies that go out there on the weekend to do the installs. Right? It's cheaper. They don't pull permits, and
so
it
like
is what it is.
You're saying that like during the week you pull a permit?
Well, we always pull permits. They don't.
Yeah, no. It's like,
and that's the same customer that had the audacity to ask us if we could do it on the weekend, so we didn't charge them to do the permit. I was like, no, like that is my name on the license. I am not gonna risk that,
Like, nah, dog.
Because we do the permits, we do the inspection, all that. Like, if another company comes in with a cheaper bid because they skip all that, I am not gonna even compete with that, right?
I lose bids all the time because not cheap.
It just sucks because those are our longtime customers. Like, I understand they're trying to save a buck, but we're not gonna obviously we're not gonna warranty it.
You know what you need to do, bro? You create that loyalty program with them. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about
in
it.
I I was gonna say in my business, there's no loyalty. They do what they want.
Yeah, nah, but like so. I mean, you can do it. Where? What the fuck is that? What kind of box is over the Pepsi box?
You want this?
You don't like Pepsi. He's more of a Coke fella.
He's running around tag teaming it.
There he goes.
Goofball, bro. Love it. Well,
I don't know what was happening with StreamYard with me. I don't.
Well, I think if everything goes well, I might have a different program for us to use next week.
I keep saying, just let me know what it is. I'll send you some money. I'll Apple Pay your ass someday.
No, I was telling Kurt before the show, this thing only allows me 720p, and I was like, I have a damn 4K webcam.
True. I got that Sony camera I could use as one. So yeah, let's do it, guys. Let's get 4K camera.
We'll change it up. Anything else before we sign out?
Sorry about all the troubles I'm having.
Nah, it was great, Kurt. You were fantastic.
We had a good conversation.
Don't let it happen again. I think we're
All
good,
right.
man.
We're good. I appreciate everybody for coming out and tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.
Later.